Hey guys, how y'all doing today? My name is Franchise Fanatic, and welcome back to the channel. And today, for you guys, is another video. Today we're tackling Kingdom Hearts. I don't even know if I really made that many videos on this, but you're going to be seeing some Kingdom Hearts 3 gameplay. It might not be my gameplay, I don't know. I mean, it might not be, who knows at this point. But I do own the game, and I did beat it. And I just kind of wanted to make this video talking about my experience with the franchise, as well as just, I guess, the future of the franchise, right? So, obviously, Kingdom Hearts is a very popular series, and you guys know me, I love Disney. At least the good parts of it. I have not played any single Final Fantasy game. I want to. I just, there's a million of them, and I got a lot of stuff going on. But I'm working on Witcher 3 right now, actually. But yeah, so I mean, it's kind of a strange franchise to me because at one hand, I knew about it, right? I knew it was a thing, and I knew that it was very popular. But I also never really played any of the Final Fantasy games before, so I'm like, okay, I want to get into Kingdom Hearts, but I've heard that, I've heard that they're good, but I've also heard that there is, like, a lot of, content and a lot of storytelling that I might not understand that much if I don't play Final Fantasy, because I know the Disney stuff, but I don't know some of the other stuff. And, of course, I decided to screw myself over and play Kingdom Hearts 3 first, instead of the first two, and the first one, Final Reflux, or Redux, or whatever the fudge it's called. I do own them all now, but I just haven't, played the first two yet, but I'll get to them. But I enjoyed Kingdom Hearts 3, I mean, I'll be straight up, I didn't understand all of the story, because, I didn't play the first two or whatever, but I briefly understood the context of what was going on, and, I mean, it took me a little bit to fully grasp it, because there is a lot of like lore, right? This is not just, some stupid kiddie game with Disney characters running around, going, come on, Sora, let's go save Mickey Mouse. Like, that's not what it is. It's kid-friendly, but, I mean, there's a lot of lore and a lot of established storylines and a lot of crazy stuff that goes down regarding not only the Disney characters, but also the Final Fantasy characters, and obviously that's where you get Sora and, all these other people. That I don't remember the names of, but I think it's really interesting that they are able to blend those two things together. And playing Kingdom Hearts 3, I was like, oh, cool, like this is not just some Final Fantasy thing with Mickey Mouse running around. Like you are, Sora, but you also got Donald and Goofy, and it is kind of like an open world adventure, right? Or like different hub worlds type thing, right? I mean, you get like, I've heard that you get Agrabah and Winnie the Pooh Land or whatever, but in this one you've got San Francisco from Big Hero 6, which it looks cool. I barely ran into any enemies on once I beat the game, so it's kind of like an empty city, but it still is, kind of cool to run around there a little bit. You've also got, obviously, Arendelle, I think. I think that's what it is from Frozen. You can run around there. What else do you have? So many areas, I can't even think of them. You've got, obviously, Toy Story, which is also really cool, because, like, you're really small, right? And you can, like, run around Andy's bedroom and screw with the I don't know, soccer ball in the corner or whatever. You've got the Pirates of the Caribbean, which is cool, because, the graphics kind of change to be, quote-unquote, more realistic, right? And it really is awesome to kind of go through the story and kind of have these mini open worlds of Disney franchises that I love. It's freaking awesome, right? But, obviously, once you get past the story and you do a little bit of research, took me maybe, 30 minutes, I watched a little recap video. I kind of got the main idea of what was happening. And yeah, I mean, it was a great experience, It's not my favorite game ever. It's not even my favorite, like, genre, right, where you kind of got, like, the RPG and all that. And I love RPGs, but the rocket launchers and the video game genre, I suppose. But it's really interesting that, you've got, like, these fights, right? You're running around Pirates of the Caribbean, Port Royale or whatever, or Arendelle, or, like I said, Andy's, the toy store or whatever. And these random enemies just kind of pop out of nowhere, and you've got these crazy cool, like, abilities, and you can, obviously you're playing as Sora, but you can kind of, do these team-up ability moves, like, with Donald and Goofy, and depending on certain characters, like Woody or Jack Sparrow. It's pretty awesome, I mean, you've got a lot of combat tools, a lot of different spells, and potions, and stuff that you can find, collectibles. I mean, it really is a big, many, multi-hour long affair. Again, I don't know what I was expecting, but when I first started playing Kingdom Hearts 3, I was like, this is effing sick, right? Like, there's probably a ton of Disney merch, right? And I just haven't seen it when I go. But no, I mean, literally, the only merchandise I saw of Kingdom Hearts was, like, a t-shirt in Epcot in the World Showcase Japan store called Mitsukashi, and it's just, like, a little Sora t-shirt. Like, that was it. Maybe I saw, like, a Keyblade keychain for like freaking $20, and it's like the size of my thumb, right? So like it's that's it though. And it's wild to me. Like, I know that, Square Enix or whoever owns Final Fantasy, but Kingdom Hearts, kind of is able to blend Disney with other stuff. And I don't know what's legal, what they're allowed to do legally and all that with, the rights and whatnot. But I think it's cool. I think it's really, really awesome that this game even exists. And it's kind of bumming me out that there's not much merch. Maybe when Kingdom Hearts 4 drops, whenever the fudge that decides to drop, maybe we'll get more merch in the parks. But I am excited for Kingdom Hearts 4. Obviously, I'm excited to see where Sora goes and what Disney characters he's going to team up with and where, what locations we're going to go to. Obviously, I think we saw like a little bit of like a tech demo or something, and like Sora looked a little older. It looked like really good. Kingdom Hearts 3, honestly, like in 2025, straight up, does have some pretty effing good graphics. I'm not going to lie. It holds up. Obviously, like, you get the Pirates world, and it's more realistic, and then you get the Monsters, Inc. world or the Toy Story world, and that's a little more, animated looking, but that's the point, right? It's supposed to fit the respective franchise or what have you, so I think it's really cool, and, you also get this sense of, oh, what is the next one going to be, if it's going to be called Kingdom Hearts 4 or whatever, there's so many Disney franchises you can go to, right? You've got, obviously, the ones we've seen in the other games, but you've got Moana now, you've got I don't know, Elio, there's so many, Zootopia, Christ, there's so many, it's insane, and, I think it's really interesting that they kind of open this door, and there's so many more things that they can do and go with, and hopefully make an exciting game, right, because I don't know when this is dropping, I do know they're actively making it, but, it's probably going to be a little bit here, but as a newcomer to the franchise who only played the third one, I am excited to go back and play Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, Redux 1.5 CD Together Forever Edition. I don't know whatever they're effing calling it. I have the PS4 version bundle thing, and then Kingdom Hearts 3 I have on my Xbox One. That the Xbox One version I play on my Series X. But it is cool. Like, it runs great. It looks great. It's a really good game, right? Like, obviously I love Disney, so that's why I got it. But it's interesting to me that like this even exists. Like, we've got Final Fantasy, which has, like, 18 quintillion freaking video games with all this crazy lore and crap, which, hey, if you love that stuff, that's good. I'm not saying it's bad. I just haven't gotten into it yet. But I think it's interesting that they're able to kind of, blend that or meld it with Disney, and it's not cringy or lame, like, it's a little weird, because Mickey's like, we gotta save the power of one with a Keyblade, and Goofy's like, oh, Mickey, don't go murdering people, and he's like, shut up, it's just like, stuff like that, where it's like, okay, this is, I'm not expecting Donald Duck to be like, quick scope by some magic guy, with emo hair or something on a beach. So it's a little bit strange at first, but once you get into it, it's like, oh yeah, this is cool. I'm down for this. And I think it's very much a case of, okay, where can we take this? What can happen next? There's a lot of speculation regarding the next Kingdom Hearts. And obviously I haven't played the first two, but I know that, I think there's like I said, you get to Agrabah, you get to 100 Acre Woods, there's the Ariel Place, Nightmare Before Christmas. Of course, you also get, what's it called, Twilight Town, which is kind of like the main hub world, like safe haven, I guess, like a little town you can kind of explore and upgrade, and you can even like cook with Remy from Ratatouille, like, it's crazy. And it's, as a massive Disney fan, like I said, I'm a fan of Disney stuff that is good. And not some of the weird politics, but I think that, I love the parks, and I think people sometimes forget that when Disney, when they want to make a good movie or a good show, they can still do that, right? That's not like an obsolete thing anymore, but obviously you get movies like Elio and all that, which apparently are good, but like no one's seeing it, so, I'm part of the problem. I haven't seen Elio yet either. I want to, I just haven't gotten to it yet. I know, I'm part of the issue, right? I haven't seen it either. But I think that it is a case where, okay, if Disney's making these good movies and these good properties, freaking, put them in Kingdom Hearts, I want to go to Cars Land. I want an open world Radiator Springs. I know we kind of have that before, but like a next-gen one, that'd be cool, There's so many Disney properties they could mesh. It's literally, like, infinite what they could do. So, obviously, we know that we're getting another one. We're getting Sora, and we're getting the Heartless back, or we're getting some kind of enemy back, presumably from Final Fantasy, but I'm really intrigued to see how they can, again, mesh that together with Disney, and I walked into this franchise and with the third one being like, oh, this might be kind of cringy. And then I played it, and I'm like, oh, it's actually good. Like, again, it's not my favorite game ever, but I walked away going, oh, yeah, that was effing great. That was really, really fun. And and then I bought the first two. And like I said, I'm working on Witcher 3, and I got what? Immortals Phoenix Rising, Red Dead Redemption. I got to finish up Great Circle, Indiana Jones, like, get the collectibles and all that. So I'll get to it eventually, but I am excited to get to it. And I think it's, going to be really fun to see what they do with this next Kingdom Hearts game. Sky's the limit, pretty much. You know what I mean? I want to see freaking Figment with a gun. You know what I mean? I want something like that. That'd be crazy. I think it'd be really interesting to see, like, Moana, like, quick-scoping a guy with magic or something. That'd be crazy. But no, I'm excited for what they do with this franchise. And, maybe they'll make a movie or a TV show. Again, I find it really odd because it's a very popular gaming franchise. And it's effing Disney. You know what I mean? It's not like Looney Tunes, Chip... I don't know, Foghorn Leghorn, the video game, right? Like, Disney is very popular, and it's crazy to me that when you go in these, the parks, as far as I'm aware, I mean, unless I'm freaking blind, I just haven't really seen much Kingdom Hearts merchandise. And again, that could be a legality thing with, we can't have this in a park because of Square Enix or whatever, but maybe Kingdom Hearts 4 will rock it and just knock it out of the park, and we'll get more merchandise and all that, because, you can find stuff online, obviously, but in the parks, it's kind of odd there isn't more of that. But I am really pumped to see what they do with Kingdom Hearts 4 and what kind of Disney franchises they can kind of add in that, because after playing 3, I'm excited to play the first 2 and all the crazy, weird DLCs they got. And actually look forward to the 4th one. So tell me down below in the comments what you think about Kingdom Hearts as a franchise. What's your favorite game? I heard that 3 is actually apparently not the best, which is weird because it's the newest one. If you played them all, don't spoil the story, even though I kind of know what happens. I played the 3rd one first. But tell me down below what you think about this franchise and what's your favorite out of the 3. Apparently there's more than 3, but the 3. And if you're excited for Kingdom Hearts 4, what kind of Disney franchises or films or shows or whatever do you want to see represented in this game? I'm excited to talk Kingdom Hearts down in the comments. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Again, I got into this franchise with the 3rd, and I'm along for the ride. It's a pretty fun time. Thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.